running to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He might want another play. Dante Moore. Got a man. It's Johnson. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and makes...
There he goes! And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of him. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State. Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Got a man in the middle. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. So the offense gets a little bit closer to the goal line after the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tight end now in motion. Tries again to get it in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye. Fitted in the window for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the point after is good. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Give to the back. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead. Has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, that looking ahead, always point to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
That's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The #1 goal was to win the conference, and they have a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in that game with a win today.
The sure hands, it's Barney. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Here's more to throw. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. The run to the right. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Making side adjustments here. Moore will throw. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. The Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They made a little trouble for themselves with that penalty. Now 2nd and 12.
Motion. Rush. Hammer. Hey, hammer.
They'll send the back in motion. Throwing more. Here's the pressure. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Rush is on him. Soft spot in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
You got to be careful through the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. He'll try the left side. There he goes. Good gain there. Picks up the 1st down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Snap to the back. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Now Oregon will call it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Moore. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Past the 45. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the LSU Tigers. And it's Texas A&M in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Caught in the backfield, it's Barney. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dante Moore. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Barney. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on.
Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Moore to the air. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Here's Moore to throw. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And they finally get to this guy, and he's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around. And I think they got used to it in the first half. And now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
Moore from the gun on third down. He unleashes a long one. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Right on the money. Breaks into the open. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Running inside, it's Jackson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. play action. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. They really got this offense humming. Just the fourth play of the drive, and it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for in that play.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Picks up the first down. At the 35, he's loose. Sprinting away. Touchdown, Oregon. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. You know they love their track at Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get to the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
Number 39, set to kick it away.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. Second and long coming up. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Flying down the left side. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. Going to the run, it's Jackson. Makes a man miss. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. The Buckeyes with an answer.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Throwing more. Bringing the heat. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. 4th down, more. He's going to let it go. Makes the great play for the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. 4th down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big 4th down conversion.
Going with the ground game left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Ducks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quarterback may change this route. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Moore. Oh, they're after him. Get it out on the screen. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. And they got it.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Wants to fire on second down. Dumps it to the back. It's picked